Hello, my fellow vampires! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to V-Rising here in the Secrets of GloomRot update. You might be wondering, why are you in your character screen? Are you making your character again? Are you restarting again? No. But we got our vampire hat, and I was missing something. We're basically missing our jiggly beard. So yeah, distinguished standing mirror, and now that we actually have our vampire hat on, or my beloved hat on, I actually want my beard back. I wanna have something jiggly on my on my chin, guys. So yeah, welcome back, guys. In the previous episode, we made some progressions towards a Castle Heart level 3. It's not this Castle Heart that I upgraded; it is the other Castle Heart that I upgraded, and we also defeated a new boss, the Glass Blower, or what the hell was her name again? Let's quickly check. So if we go up in the tiers, we've got here Gretel the Glass Blowers. Now, she actually gave us glass, empty glass bottles, and the Blood Rose Potion, but also Cyclone. A Greatsword Cyclone that pierces enemies, dealing 90% magic damage and inflicts static. The Cyclone returns once it reaches max distance, circling back towards you and lingering up for up to 10 seconds, hitting any enemy it passes through. So really interesting. And we also defeated Tristan, who gave us, yes, you see this correctly, the Greatsword. It is a slow weapon, guys. It really is like a slow weapon. A great heavy sword that deals physical damage, has a great effect on wood. So it basically works the same as the double hatchet. It is actually a tool to farm wood with. So if we would actually hit it, as you can see, rather slow, but it actually chops at the same speed. I did a speed test and it actually does chop the same speed. So if you would chop, well, slash slower, but still get the tree down as fast as possible. Let's see if I can find a wolf. There's usually always a wolf here, but probably now that I want to show you the damage, it's probably not gonna be here. Seriously, there's always... Oh, here they are. So for the damage, guys, 27 stable damage. Now we do have two skills. We have the primary attack. So it's 70, 70, and 80 physical damage versus the Reaper. The Reaper is only, if we would equip it, is 50, 50, 55. And then the regular sword is 35, 35, 40. And then our hammer is 50, 50, 60. So it is the weapon that deals the most amount of damage that we have so far in the game for physical damage. Now we have the Great Cleaver. Charge forward and swing your Greatsword upwards, dealing 150 physical damage in an area, and launch enemies into the air for 0.7 seconds. So that looks something like this. Insta-kill. And it was actually a little bit too much scrolled in, so I couldn't look at the damage. And then we have the final ability, Death from Above. Leap into the air and descend upon your enemies, dealing 100% physical damage in an area. So it's a slash forwards. Now, this wolf won't stand still. Let's see if I... No! Oh, no, don't kill him yet. So let's see if we can actually... So the other wolf I killed with one hit. This, with one hit. This wolf I didn't kill with one hit. This one does 150 physical damage. This one only does 100. So, yeah, the charge forward is actually more powerful. And it looks really incredible. Let's see if we can do it like this, maybe. A little bit out. Yeah, a little bit more. It looks amazing, guys. It really does look amazing. And then the overhead slam to the front. It looks amazing as well. Like, the abilities look really cool. And you can farm copper with this as well, of course. So yeah, really nice. We also got a new ability, which I actually have not tested yet. And it's the first ability we get in the Storm Tree. So let's set this one up over here. And actually check out... It should come back, right? Didn't it say that it would come back? Okay, so let's cast it to her somewhere. Oh yeah, look at that. And it circles around me. So it's an area of effect damage spell. Now I kind of feel sad that we already killed that wolf. I kind of wanted to see. Let me go look for another. We do have a little bit of an encampment here close by. So let's go there and go check it out. What the damage actually is for this spell, right? So 56. And then the overhang does 35. So that's the overall damage. And for the spell, so it passes through them. Okay, 75 blood. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. I don't really see the damage. Let's test that out again. So if we got 3 in a line and we send it forward like this, 29 passes through 29, and now it should circle around, dealing 29 and 28. So yeah, it is like, you dare block me. So overall, really, really nice, but I'm still more of a fan of being able to do this. Like one ability, and I can kill multiples at the same time with just one swing, guys. So the Greatsword looks really nice. I'm gonna keep it to chop wood, because that's basically one of the functions that it also has. But I don't think I'm gonna use it for actual combat, because actual combat means you need to get in and get out, but there's no means to... Well, there is a means to go forward, but not to go backwards. And with the Sai, you basically have, like, if we give it a second. This ability does look nice, though. We basically got this to create the distance, to knock enemies back and create the distance. So, kind of more of a fan of the Reaper. Now, we do have a second weapon, but yeah, we'll have to see where we can get our hands on that. And it is actually the dual pistols or single pistol. I'm not really sure. What else are we gonna do for this episode, guys? Well, we've basically been hard at work here at our base. We've been trying to make it work. So let me show you what the result is and my findings. So for, I think, an hour and a half, I've been testing out how I could make this build work. Like, I'm not sure if you saw my first Let's Play of V Rising, but I had a base that looked a little bit like this. So as we take to the skies, you can see like a nice open courtyard. We had some roads going left and right. We had our prisons here on the right. Below me was a couple workshops like research and potions. We had our prison down here, and then we flew over basically to where our graveyard was. So I set up 12 tombs in this area, basically to be able to spawn everything and have enough room to combat. A little patch of grass here for the flower farm. And as we take a look to the right, we already go into like the second area for the castle. So this is actually the second castle. On the left side, you see the building where I had my servants for my second castle. We fly over to more, basically, well, more flower patches that I set up. So 5 more flower patches, my sunflowers here on the right. And this in the end here was basically my workshop. So as you saw, that big courtyard that we actually created, we still had a lot of space behind the buildings to actually make the buildings bigger. And to actually set up like proper flooring on top of those buildings. However, I try to do this over here, I just can't. This line basically makes it that I would need to make a road over here. Making my shops on this side, this side way too small to actually place multiple floors. I tried to do the same over here where I was intending to build my flower farm, like try to make a road here, but shops on top here, back here, and here became too small. Like every time I try to do something, it just became too small to make a proper big enough courtyard. And I tried to do this on a lot of areas. I tried to build over here, like I placed the castle heart. I started lining out tiles and see like, okay, how big can I make the shops here? I tried it over here. Tried it over here. This one looked really interesting because I basically had like this little pond in between, so I could make my basically my open space over here between 2 castles that I could build. But then I didn't have enough room to actually overlap them anymore, because then if I would make a catwalk on top of my rooftops, go from one castle to the other, I basically had to make my courtyard, my open courtyard, smaller again, and it would become too small to actually be able to do anything with it. And that resulted in me, well, basically trying to set something up here where my previous graveyard was. Because as we can see, this basically has one straight line and a lot of room on the left side and a lot of room on the right side. We do have a road here, but basically I'm gonna line up my castle on this side and basically close this off with maybe a door that I can still access my castle. But it gives me a lot of room, and I need a lot of room to make sure that my workshop on the bottom is big enough to make a second floor on top of it. Same on this side. And there is not one spot, as you could see previously my base was over here. Basically this room over here and the room I had over here, this entire section was like way bigger than any spot I can find on the map right now. Like there's not one spot that I can look at that is gonna be big enough for the base that I want to build. And that's kind of sad, but we'll have to do with what we've got, right? So I'm gonna start off with lining out my castle, like placing all the walls on the outside and trying to see how big of a courtyard I can make it. So basically this is my road, so this is gonna be the center, and I kind of want to have like maybe a courtyard of this size, and then I think maybe a building on this size, like a room on this side, so I can actually make a courtyard or a catwalk on top of it that leads from one base, one rooftop base, to another rooftop, so like a second floor, and a passageway between them. So yeah, I'm gonna get started, guys, and I'll bring you guys back once I have the foundations done, because else I don't think you're gonna be really interested in me watching placing every building block that there is, right? So this is what I have so far. I'm sorry if I sound a little nasally, but it seems my cold is getting a little bit worse. But yeah, gotta keep recording, right? We have a window over here, but definitely we wanna. I love symmetry, guys. I can't help it. I love symmetry. So wall, gates, window, door, wall, and then wall. So this is basically the courtyard. Now I'm not really sure. It all depends on how much room we have on the rooftop. It might be possible that I'm gonna need to extend them one more outside. I don't know yet. Like we haven't gone upwards yet. And same on here. So basically I created 3 rooms. Now this is 3 by 2, so definitely a room you can actually do something with. We've got a pretty long room here, but then with the ends we've basically got a space for 3 out of 2. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna set up in which room. A couple rooms I already know what I'm gonna do with it. We got a room right here, kind of with a jagged edge here, but yeah, definitely like a lot of potentials. I love different rooms, and we need to set up different rooms for all the crafting benches, because we basically need to set up different floors for them, right? So we got a room here. This is one of the most spacious rooms that we have. So it's 3 by 3 and then 4 wide here. And then this one is gonna be for my servants. Basically a long catwalk into like my servant room, and I think because I can place 20, I'm not really sure if I can place 20 coffins along this wall, but yeah, this is definitely gonna be my servant room. And then on the left side here, we basically got another room over here. So pretty spacious 4 by 3, so this is the biggest room that we actually have so far in the castle. And overall, if I look at it like this, like the entrance, my courtyard is big enough. I find this big enough. It's possible to set up, like I previously in my other base I had like a tree here to cast some shade, so I definitely have room to place some trees. I got some rooms to place stables, and basically my throne is gonna be placed around this wall here, like the entrance into my throne. Now the next step of course is going upwards, and I was thinking like, okay, we got what is it, like 2 by 3 here. That should be enough to actually go upwards. So let's demolish this rock here. Let's see. Like now comes the moment where we probably need to change our base or not. Like how wide can I make it? Because like I intentionally said in my first building video, I kind of want to have the slanted roof. And then, so the slanted roof is going to be over here. I want to have a catwalk over here. And then I start my rooms. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 tile room. So that might even be possible to actually place another floor on top of it. Also, the reason why I made another room over here is basically, well, I'm gonna show you once we go up top. It makes more sense if you look from it from above. And I think the visuals of it is gonna be really, really nice. So let's try to see if we can make this work. So staircase, and we go staircase into foundations. So this works, and this platform is not connected to any of the side walls, meaning we do not get that ugly texture on the inside, right? Now, something I am wondering about is how is a staircase gonna look inside. So let's quickly take a look, because if that's gonna bring the same textures, we're gonna have a problem. It is actually okay. If we look up top, you can still see like the edge that gets like deleted. So that's not really a problem, but if we stand on the inside, we do have the nice curvature here and then a black line, but the wall, the basically the floor of the staircase kind of lines it off. So it's not actually too bad to look at. I can live with that. That definitely doesn't look all that bad. No, the problem is it's sunrise, so I'm gonna wait a little bit before it's night again so I can actually work on my second, because I cannot stand in the sun too long, else I burn to death. All right, the moment of truth is my rooms are gonna be 3 wide as far as I can see it. Foundations, let's start off right. Oh, this is not good. It's gonna be one floating platform. That's already not good. Don't really like floating platforms. Let's see how it goes. So we could build our rooms outside here, but then we basically create that ugly texture on the outside here. I don't really want that. On the backside here, we basically don't look at our castle. So we can do something like this. Right? And then... something like this. Okay, yeah, okay. Can we do something like this? I know I can go out one more, but I basically don't want to. But here I do want to. Again, it's the back of the base. We don't look at the back of the base. Or I don't want to look at the back of the base. It's all about the courtyard and the front appearance. We are gonna delete this line though. And you see what I mean, right? Like, this texture over here is like really, really smooth. It's really, really nice. And it lines up with the roof nicely. And yeah, just look at this view, guys. Like, this is what I mean. Like, this is how leveling your base up in well, basically making a second floor on your base should look like. Like the slanted roof, and then you go up. And basically what I'm gonna do now is... if I take walls, and I would do something like this. Make a wall here. And then another doorway here. We can basically set it up. Now on the side here, I am gonna have the ugliness of the pillar that is basically wanting to stand on the floor, but can't. And here we basically don't have it. But if I just don't look at this side, we basically can get another room on top of here, right? So let's set up these rooms. Let's see how big we can make it. Can't build here? What do you mean can't build here? I'm building here. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Like, really, really nice. Now, it is not a big room. Yeah, we should. Can we go one more out here? We can't. Like, this is a big enough room for, I feel like, one thing. But if we build out one more here, we could make it big enough. Yeah, we can't build out here. Like, this looks so ugly. If only this wall would just connect to this wall. Like, make it a straight line, don't have the roof intersected anymore. It would look so beautiful. It's these small details, guys, but I'm falling over. Just look how beautiful this looks. And then if we look at that, it doesn't match up. It doesn't match up at all. So let's quickly check, because one thing I want to do is, like, this is the middle of my base, right? We need to come back one more. And then basically what we could do is blam. And I think this is the middle. Can we go back one more? Would be awesome. No, can't go back one more. And then basically we have our teleporter. So if we teleport into our base, we basically get this view. Like, holy crap, I'm loving this. Now, something I am thinking about is, for instance, catwalk here. Got a wall here. The wall would get a slanted roof up top here, meaning the roof would be here. Another catwalk, meaning the roof up top here would only be too wide. Let's I'm gonna build it up and I'm gonna check it out. If not, it is possible that I'm gonna make my courtyard. I really love that it's so spacious. And it's kind of a square box. I really love that it's so spacious. I'm gonna make my courtyard, I think, one smaller. Meaning that I can make my bases on top one wider. And on this side, that will also give me the opportunity to actually make a second floor that is still big enough. Because I feel like if I would make a base big enough, this here would not be big enough. I feel like. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna check it out, what it actually gives. And it might be possible that I'm gonna break everything back down. So give me a second. So this kind of looks big enough. We got a 3x3 room and then two 2x2 rooms. Now it is possible that we basically don't need any more rooms. That we might have enough. I'll once I actually start placing it, it might be possible that I break down some walls and make some rooms a little bit bigger. But now the question is for our next level, right? Kind of want to do something like this. Yeah, we can't, because this is outside of a territory. So what we're gonna need to do, actually, oh, this is gonna look ugly. Oh my god, how can I make this work without making it look ugly? Because I'm already not a fan of this floating platform over here. Like, already not a fan. And the problem is, the further, if I would extend this staircase one more up. Again, later on we get teleporters, guys, and I can basically just remove everything and basically just make teleporters that go to the next floor. So with that in mind, foundations, we have to do this. Stairs. And then this should work. Foundations. There we go. And then we go stairs again. Foundations. You see what I mean, right? Like, this just kind of...
I cannot build here.
Doesn't look right. But in this perspective, we do have a third floor. Like, this just doesn't look right. Oh, I hate this. I hate this, but yeah, you can see, like, this is how a castle should look, guys. Like, slanted roof, balcony around it. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to create. I'm really happy with this build, and we're gonna have to endure looking at this atrocity for a little bit longer until we get our teleporters. Guys, I just figured something out. You can line up pillars. And look, it looks beautiful. It looks freaking beautiful. So can I line up this pillar as well? Why can I not line up that pillar? It should... I can connect this one and this one. Why can I not? Requires floor. But this one doesn't... Oh, this one has... Well, this one requires floor, but the floor it's connecting to is this one. And there is a... Well, it's the staircase. And this one has a floor, but I cannot connect it to that one. Holy crap. You can connect pillars? Oh, this changes everything. Can I connect to this one? I can. Oh, look how aesthetically pleasing that looks. An archway down, an archway up, an archway down. Holy crap. Can I... Now I want to connect every pillar. But I cannot get the visuals of it. Can I connect this pillar from here, maybe? No, I can't. I can't go down. Can't do this one. Oh, I can do this one. And I can't do that one. Why can I not? Why can I not connect this one? Why is floor, but this one doesn't have a floor? Oh, this changes. See, this is what I mean with being able to connect stuff to make it less less ugly. Oh, this is beautiful. We still get the cutout part here. Oh, this is beautiful. But yeah, I like my courtyard like this a whole lot more, guys. I know that I'm limiting the rooms that I can build on top here by, well, basically one tile. So instead of a 4x3, I'm only having a 3x3. But 3x3... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I've been drinking some hot tea to try and get my sore throat gone. But 2x2 is definitely big enough. Like, holy crap, you can connect... Why can we not connect walls if we can connect pillars? Why can I not connect this wall to this wall? Wait. Because that... We need a different perspective. If we stand on the right flooring, can I connect this wall? See, this should be able to be a thing. Being able to connect it like this. So the outside wall becomes one giant frame upside. And you don't have the slants. That would change building in this game entirely. But yeah, already being able to connect pillars, guys, is... Can I connect a pillar to this one? I can't do this one. And I can't do this one. Oh, that changes up so much already. Now, I do need to connect this one as well. Can I do that? If I can't get the right perspective. Like, it's a bit tricky. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at how this looks. This is so beautiful. A connection of pillars. Yeah, we have the half slabs, guys. Or the cutout frames. That looks incredible. So yeah, by all means, guys, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Like, holy crap, I love this. It's not a big courtyard as I used to have, but I still love this. Like, it looks incredible. Looks incredible. Now, there is one more thing that I kind of want to do this episode. Kind of a, well, maybe not a promise, but I said I would. So if I say something that if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So with diversity candle, and we kind of had a discussion on I mentioned this before. I built on an elevation right now, and we tested this before on my other build that I could only go basically in the normal server or normal servers. You could go 3 floors high, but if you build on the regular elevation, so if I would build here instead of an elevated platform, I could build 1 story higher. So what I'm gonna do right now is gonna, well, basically take a castle heart somewhere. Do I have foundations place castle heart? Yeah, and I have a couple more resources here. Why are you coming so close to my base? I'm gonna look for a location on the map, not too far off. This is elevated, so I need to have a base location. Probably gonna move here. This is not elevated. And basically see how high I can build in that regard. So right now, I'm at the top of how I can build. And the discussion, the talk was actually, like, it has nothing, the correlation on how high you can build has nothing to do with the, well, basically castle heart or the limitations on the flooring. It has to do with the limitations on the ceiling that you can actually build in the game or fly in the game later if we get our bat mode. So this is basically the highest level I can go to. So right now we're at 1 level. This is the second one. We got the third one, fourth one, fifth one, and this is gonna be the sixth one. So 6 levels that we can actually build our staircase up. Now let's go to our main base and actually see how far up we can build. So 6, starting with the floor, 6 high, right? So we're 1 elevation higher now at my base, as you can see. So we basically have the staircase here and then the elevation here. And it does say that I reached castle height limit. So let's do a quick check. So we got 1 floor here, 2nd floor. We got our 3rd floor that we can make, 4th floor. No, we're both wrong. 5th floor and 6th floor. So my train of thought was that the castle height limit was basically restricted by how high the ceiling of the game was. But it's not. Even if you build on the ground floor, or if you build on an elevation, you can always go 6 high. So yeah, basically theory tested and results are there. So there we go, guys. This is where I'm gonna wrap up my episode for today. If you want to see more of my quest progression, my let's play, my journey progression, which we kind of are lacking right now, or in my let's play here in V-Rising on the Secrets of GloomRot update, or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.